Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're diving into a fun and practical exercise in JavaScript that involves working with arrays. Our goal is to take two arrays of integers, each of length 3, and extract their middle elements to create a new array. This is a great example of how we can use JavaScript's array manipulation techniques for efficient coding solutions. We'll explore the problem, break it down into clear steps. Let's see how the code works in action. Let's get started. Let's take a closer look at the problem we are solving. The goal is simple. We have two arrays of integers, each with exactly 3 elements. And we want to create a new array containing the middle elements of these two arrays. For instance, if the input arrays are 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, we extract the middle elements 2 and 5 and combine them into a new array, 2 and 5. This type of problem is very common in JavaScript and helps reinforce key concepts like array indexing and element extraction. Now that we know what we're aiming for, let's move on to the code. Here's the JavaScript code to solve the problem. First, we define a function named middleElements that takes two arrays as input. Inside the function, we initialize an empty array called newArray. Next, we extract the middle element from each of the input arrays using their index positions. Since the arrays have exactly 3 elements, the middle element is always at index 1. We use the push method to add these middle elements to the new array. Finally, we return the new array containing the middle elements. At the bottom, we test our function with 3 sample inputs to verify the output. As you can see, the function is straightforward and efficient. Let's break down the steps of the function. Step 1. Create an empty array. We start by creating an empty array that will eventually hold the middle elements. Step 2. Extract middle elements. Using array indexing, we extract the middle element from the first input array, A1, and the second input array, B1. Step 3. Push elements. We then use the push method to insert these middle elements into the result array. Step 4. Return the array. Finally, the function returns newly created array containing the 2 middle elements. Each step is simple and ensures the program works efficiently. Let's see the function in action with an example. The input arrays are 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. The middle element of the first array is 2, and the middle element of the second array is 5. Combining these, we get a new array, 2 and 5. The function works perfectly for this input. In this example, the input arrays are 3, 3, 3, and 2, 8, 0. The middle element of the first array is 3, and the middle element of the second array is 8. The resulting array is 3 and 8. Notice how the function works regardless of whether the arrays contain repeated values or not. Our third example uses 4, 2, and 7, and 2, 4, and 5 as the input arrays. The function extracts the middle elements 2 and 4 and combines them into a new array, 2 and 4. Again, this demonstrates the versatility of the function. No matter the values in the arrays, the logic remains consistent. Now let's look at the ES6 version of the function. With the help of arrow functions, we can write this code in a more concise manner. The logic remains the same, but the syntax is cleaner and easy to read. This highlights how modern JavaScript features can simplify our code while maintaining its functionality. In conclusion, We learned how to create a new array by extracting and combining the middle elements of two input arrays. This simple yet effective solution demonstrates how we manipulate arrays with basic JavaScript techniques. Whether you're solving a practice problem or working on a real-world application, mastering these fundamentals is key to becoming a proficient JavaScript developer. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe for more JavaScript tutorials. I'll see you in the next one.